happy 800 subscribers. Yay. Literally could not imagine having 800 people, like literally people subscribe. Like what? I just want to say thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed the journey. I hope you've enjoyed following along and coming with me with this entire like timeline of the past like year and a half, year-ish. But yeah, I just want to say a little thank you. And so yeah, I think kind of like steering back to like the topic of everything is to not be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid of saying no. It's not rude, it's not like, it's just not rude, period. So often we think that I have to be nice, I have to be kind, I have to be blank to this person because they're really nice. But if you don't want to have a conversation, if you don't want to talk, if you don't even want to be interacting with them, politely excuse yourself. Politely move away. Thank you, but no thank you. It's very normal to be in a situation and be like, yes, I will listen to you, I will talk with you, I will be your friend, I will blank. When you don't want to. Your time is so precious. Your time and energy and your ability to love and give. So precious. So beyond valuable. And if you don't want to give it to somebody, then don't. Even if you might be rude, even if you are thinking, oh my gosh, this is really socially awkward, just do it. Say no. Say thank you, but no thank you. Because literally, today, I got out from I came back from lunch. I went to like this place that I usually do my work at. And this guy, I assume he's like an evangelist. He is very into his faith. Very into it. And he was like, hi, what's your name? And I'm like, Emma, nice to meet you. And he's like, I'm so-and-so. And he was like talking about like Jesus Christ and his beliefs with that. And I'm like, okay, I understand you're 1, practicing your social skills, 2, your preaching ability, and 3, connecting with people, and 4, just practicing and trying to evangelize people. And I personally will never talk about my faith in a sense of like specifically like what I believe and try to promote that. And I do not ever want to come off like that. And so, yeah. So it kind of like, it was kind of like oh, no thank you. Because I don't personally like doing that, so I don't want that received or given to me. And so I was like kind, and I was like, okay, cool, answering, because mind you, he comes up to me and is like, hi, excuse me. And I'm sitting at a table with my computer out, and like, yes, I was scrolling on Instagram, but you get the vibe? Trying to, and so I'm like, okay, and I'm like trying to be kind, trying to be patient, and I'm like, God, what are you trying to teach me here? What are you trying to teach me about this guy? I'm not gonna follow his like religion. I have my own faith, like yada yada. And so he's talking about the book and his book that he believes in. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like giving the answers that he wants. And I'm like, okay, I understand what you're saying. Like, this is what you're saying. Like, I understand. And then he's like, can I talk with you and show you this passage? Like 5-10 minutes, can I talk with you? And just like give the really socially like person in me to like accept the things that he's saying, or like not to be rude. I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, sure. And yeah. And so he talks about it and he shows me, and I'm like, Emma, you should have just said no. You should have said no, no, thank you. Like, you know? And I think when it comes down to it, and then he was like, so do you believe in this now? Like, he was like, all you have to do, he was like talking about like heaven and all this stuff. And he was like, if you believe in this, we can say a quick prayer. It'll be like 5-10 seconds. And I'm like, I really appreciate our conversation. Thank you. And he got the hint. And he gave me his card and was really kind and really patient. But in that moment, I continually am learning to say no to people. Continually say thank you, but no thank you. Like another interaction I had with this woman. I was at the pool. I like swam for 40 minutes. I thought the pool closed at 7. Turns out it was 8. And I was like, yes, I can swim for like 2 hours. And so like I go and use the restroom. And I come back and she's like, oh, hey, Emma. And I'm like, hi, how are you? And the conversation goes and like swimming courtesy. You talk for like max 20 minutes and let me get back to the water. And she talks to me for 50 minutes. And then it's like 7:50 and I'm leaving. Yes. And at one point, she literally is like, she asks me about a class all the way from like my first year in college. And I was like, yeah, I don't really remember much of that class. Like it was a freshman requirement. And she's like, that's sad. And I'm like, I really don't want to be in this conversation right now. Thank you. And it was just another learning lesson of, I need to politely excuse myself. Don't care if I'm rude. I don't care. It's for myself. And I think like God has given me these two, talking about faith from the sky, he has given me 2 examples, 2 opportunities to learn that I need to be conscientious of my time, my energy, my kindness, my love that I can give. Because if I don't want to be in it, I don't have to be in it just because it's societally rude or it's societally kind and correct to do something. Because it's my time. It's your time. And like I said, does not matter your faith. Does not matter, like, I will welcome you. Even if you do not have a faith, you don't need to have a faith. Just saying, will not push my faith on you. Just a disclaimer. Anyways, but the whole point of this is literally to show you that just say no, step away. Like, conserve your energy. Because you don't need to be like giving it out to people that you don't want to, that you genuinely don't want to. And especially who's somebody who is naturally reserved with their energy or who has a lot of energy to give. If it's not what you genuinely want, then don't give it out. Because at the end of the day, it's yours. And no one can take it away from you unless you let them. Unless you let them. So do not let people take that energy away from you. Because it's just like, 1, you don't get out of the conversation of what you should. Second of all, you're just like, and third of all, it's not a genuine question. Fourth of all, what's the actual value? Because a conversation should be a 2-way street. It should not be a 1-way street. And especially when you don't even want to be in that street, get out. Literally get out. Because it's not worth wasting your time. And like I said, your precious energy on somebody that you don't even want to be talking with. So, be polite when you exit. Be polite when you say no thank you. Just say. But say what you mean and mean what you say. Is all I have to say. But yes, thank you again for all of you people who have subscribed. Still cannot get over that. Literally blows my mind that like 800 plus individuals have like, oh, that's crazy. Crazy to think. So thank you. But yeah, your daily food for lollipop?